Hey guys, Steve Wise here at North Boundary Park in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, and I am about to do a Memorial Day Murph workout. Now, a Murph workout is 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 air squats with a mile run beforehand and a mile run after. And it is named after Lieutenant Michael Murphy. So, Michael Murphy was fighting in Afghanistan, and if you've ever seen the movie Lone Survivor after Marcus Luttrell, Michael Murphy was in his platoon. And what happened is they are in Afghanistan and they are doing reconnaissance, and they come across an Afghani civilian who sees them, and they debate what to do. Do we take him prisoner? Do we kill him? Do we let him go? What do we do? Mercifully, they let him go, and under the assumption that he would not tell anybody about their location. Unfortunately, it seems like he did. And the squadron was ambushed. As they were being ambushed, they are overmatched, and Lieutenant Michael Murphy is undercover. It's not looking good, and he is separated from his radio. So Michael Murphy left his safety, left the cover of his safety, went to radio in reinforcements, was killed in the process. But ultimately, that's what led to saving Marcus Luttrell's life, who was the only survivor of that instance. And this workout honors his life and service and all of those who are the fallen heroes who have served our country. Now, 22 veterans die each day of suicide, and I don't have words to fully express that feeling, but I believe we can do better. If someone is willing to risk their freedom so that we can have hot dogs and barbecues and live the American dream and have freedom of speech, freedom to live our lives, and someone is willing to give their life so we can have that, I think we ought to do everything we can to better serve them, their physical health and their mental health. So today, I'm gonna do a Murph workout. Now, I told you what the Murph workout is. This is exactly what Michael Murphy would do to train to be a Navy SEAL. But he would do it with a 20-pound vest. Now, I am not that fit or that strong. I am not going to be doing it with a 20-pound vest. But I am going to be doing it, and I'm going to film it so that we can do it kind of together in his honor if anybody else wants to take up the challenge. So I'm going to start a little outside of the workout here. I'm going to start with 22 push-ups because I never want to forget that number. As a number of veterans that take their life every day, and I want to honor them because I think we can do better. So I'm going to start with 22 push-ups and then run a mile. But hey, let's get started. A little wet here today, but it actually feels pretty nice. I am going to go run a mile. I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, mile number 1 took me about 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Now to the workout. Now, for those of you who have maybe never done this before, the typical way to do it is 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 20 air squats, repeat 20 times. Now, the most daunting thing to people is typically the pull-ups, and I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. So you will see me breaking form a little bit to try to get that full number. The nice thing about this workout is the run gets your heart pumping, gets you kind of warmed up. You do the pull-ups, and then while you're doing push-ups, you're no longer working your lats and bis, you're working your chest. While you're doing squats, you're working your quads and your hamstrings and your glutes. So as you are working one body part, the other is resting, but also not getting so much rest that it gets stiff. All that being said, it's still really hard. But here we go. I have my trusty scorecard right here to make sure I don't lose track. And let's get this party started. Round 1. to round 4. All right, that was round 4. On to round 5. All right, we got round 5 in the books. Rain a little bit. Smile on your face, song in your heart. That was 6. 1 for the thumb. Seven. Eight. Man, 20's a lot. Ten. We're halfway there. Man, right now I am not listening to any music, and I usually do, but I don't want to here because I want to reflect, and I truly want to honor and think about everybody who's brave enough to give their life for our country so that we can have the freedoms we do. Not just the PT, but the courage it takes to go into battle and put your life on the line at 18 years old when you got your whole life ahead of you. The families who support them in that, the siblings who watch their brothers and sisters go to war. Yeah, it's heavy. I have a couple close friends who are veterans, and I appreciate them deeply. So, anything we can do to help service them, support them, and honor them after their active time, I look at as a moral obligation. And I hope America regards it the same way. That being said, we're on the back half. Number 11, 10 plus 1. Rain has stopped. Something psychologically about being on the back half of things. You start to see the finish line. Working out, it's not about looking good, it's about feeling good. And for me, physical fitness is one of the best things you can do for your mental fitness. So, I like to embrace the suck, as they say, and I like to look at this as a positive challenge with a smile on my face. Let's keep going. Okay, number 12. There's a line that American distance runner Steve Prefontaine used to say. And that is, to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. Yeah, this hurts a little bit. But you know what? I am really glad and really grateful that I can do it. Because if you're a veteran and you gave up your body and you can't do this, we have an obligation to use the gifts that we've been given to the best of our ability. And so, once again, thank you all for your service. "13. It's my friends, some of whom I'm going to name by name right now: Pat, Brett, Drew, Ben, Mitch, Tristan. It's all you guys. Not just today, not just during the Murph. Every day. We got the endorphins flowing. Let's keep going. All right, we got number 14 there. Forgot to mention John. Too many to name. Good workout. It's like a good book. When you get towards the end, it's a grind to get there, but you don't want it to end. "15, we're gonna start counting down from here. As a mental health professional, I have a lot of clients who have served. And I unfortunately can't name them by name, if at all. But you guys know who you are, and you know I appreciate you. That was number 16. We're gonna start counting down. 4 more to go. I want to be no sugar cookie. I want to do it right. You ever get the chance? We got 3 more to go. You ever get the chance? Watch Admiral William McRaven's speech. It's either called Make Your Bed or 10 Life Lessons from a Navy SEAL. It's good stuff. Can you imagine this with a vest? That'd be so hard. Oh my gosh. But you know what? When you gotta carry someone out on your back, you train for it. You guys are tougher than me. 2 more. The bittersweet last one. Hey, look, if you all are thinking, hey, I wouldn't mind trying a Murph workout, all you need is a pull-up bar. You got local parks all around, free fitness centers, use them up. You don't want to do it alone, you want to do it with a group of people? CrossFit gyms. They tend to sponsor Murph challenges, especially over the weekend. Usually the money goes to support veterans. Give it a whirl, man. Ladies, give it a try. You know, pull-ups aren't easy, but you'd be surprised what you can do when you push yourself. Let's get it done. That's it, let's cross them off. Boom. We got 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats. We got 1 mile to go. I'm gonna enjoy my victory mile here and catch up with you in a second. We did it. Murph challenge complete. That last mile was a little slower than the first. That being said, hey, if you want to do a Murph with mental fitness next year, you are a person part of a Warrior Foundation, or you support veterans, you support mental health, I am considering organizing a Murph challenge either at North Boundary Park or Grand Park, whichever one will give me permission. Probably Grand Park, because they got 3 different pull-up stations. And we're gonna raise some money and awareness for mental health next year. I don't wanna do this alone anymore. I want to do it better because I don't wanna sacrifice the gifts I've been given. So if you're interested in teaming up with mental fitness and doing a Murph challenge next year, let's make it happen. That being said, to all the veterans, more than I can name, more than I have words to fully express my gratitude for, thank you all. Enjoy this Memorial Day.